Alright, I should be streaming again. Yep. And then just want to check if my Discord actually sent its notification.
What do you mean yours is Origins, yo? I see one queen and boom, it's gone. 100k done? Yeah. I'll probably hit a queen run, yeah. Yeah, no joke. I do gotta do that. Oh, no. Oh, your favorite map? Oh, I was referring to a different game when we were talking favorite map. Oh, when I said Buried, you thought I meant Buried on BO2, right? No, yeah. Buried is the name of a map in Arc Raiders as well. My favorite map in Zombies is not Buried. I think that map is terrible. Ouch. I think it's so bad.
What's your favorite map?
Origins is a great map. So yes. Mine's been 5.
Oh yeah, 5.
Because I played it a lot.
Do you still want to get 200 on it, or not really?
Yeah, I do. Absolutely.
IV,
I will still go back for that. I definitely will still go back for that.
Fair enough. IV, are you going to 250?
Probably not.
225?
Maybe.
Okay. And then, Dika, you don't really have a round goal, you're just gonna probably get off once I get off?
Yeah, that's kind of the idea, yeah.
Okay.
Are your girlfriend already sleeping?
Yeah.
So how long you staying?
Till the 9th.
Oh. You gotta do anything special tomorrow?
Yeah, actually, I won't say where, but we are traveling, tomorrow to, do something that we wanted to do for a while.
Aw, that's cute.
Aw.
Yeah. Hoping it'll be good. I was gonna say something else, I forgot what it was.
Damn, it was egg. Food could have been better though.
I am definitely, like, ready for you to, like, you both to get 99, but, like, Decal to get 99, so you can play Minecraft again. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been building this, like, really cool, in my opinion, really cool house that, like, my whole goal in mind was for you to get on and see it and just be like, you know, like, holy cow.
Yeah, I definitely will be back on once I'm done
Yeah.
with this map.
I
Same
went-
with Ark.
I went for, like, a modern, like, it looks like a modern mansion, except for it's, like, not marble. It's, like, dark. Like a cave, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds exciting.
It's pretty cool. Shadow doesn't really like it. He's been
Shadow talks a lot of
criticizing.
shit.
And I heard that, like, he built stuff, or somebody built stuff in front of my house, and I chopped it up to be Shadow. But there's no proof, so I can't really even say that.
I don't know, maybe I just have high standards for food, but yeah, we went to like a Chinese restaurant, and the food was pretty mid, in my opinion.
Restaurant.
Yeah, pretty mid. The bill was expensive too, it was like 8,000 Canadian.
What?
What the fuck? That's cap.
Yeah, but it's a lot of people, it's like 50 people.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
okay.
talking about just you and like your wife.
I was like, no, there's no way. Yeah, I thought.
It's like 50 people. It's like 100 bucks ish a person, I say.
Yeah.
Still pretty pricey.
But the food wasn't
Yeah,
that great.
that is expensive.
Do you think it was-
I wouldn't go to a place where it's 100 per person. I would not.
Do you think the food
that.
wasn't good because there were so many?
No,
with
it's
people?
just the taste wise. It's just the taste wise. I felt like it wasn't that great.
I see.
There was a lot of food though. Like I don't know. I just. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just have very high standards when it comes to Chinese. Like I eat a lot. I eat out a lot, right? So I went to like many places. I've always had like seafood and stuff, right? So like it's gotten to the point where like if something doesn't taste great, I would just no right away.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, there was like the first course was like a pig, it's literally an entire pig on every table. It's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like deep fried a little bit, but like the pig skin is like very crispy. It's two courses, so that's like that pig is expensive. It's like 200 bucks a table for just the pig.
Jeez.
Right? Yeah, like that's a big pig, and then second course was like green beans with like scallop and tiger prawns, I guess. And like it just didn't really taste that great. Third course was like chicken soup or something, and then fourth course was something to do with like eggplants or something, and then fifth course had a beef, like steaks with some stuff, I don't know, some veggies I guess. And then there was another course was like a live fish, I guess, steamed live fish. And then the one after that was like 2 lobsters per table, I guess. But it was a cooked salty egg yolk style, which is kind of interesting. Then I think there's a fried rice, I guess. Yeah, there's a fried rice, and there's another side chicken dish, and then dessert. That was it. That's pretty good. Whatever.
The two places that I went to recently, like for my birthday, I went to this like steakhouse, and they like bring like you just you pay. It's like buffet. It's like a buffet steakhouse, but they just bring you like a bunch of different types of steak over and over, and it's like really good steak. And then I went to this other place, and I'm like trying my hardest not to say the names because I'm not sure if it's like local or not. But this other place where you have like a little grill in front of you, and then also a little soup pot, and you make your own soup. Pretty good.
Interesting. I have not heard of that, Damien. What is that? I don't know. To me, like $100 per person. It's not like that bad because like I've had like the most expensive dinner I've ever taken like my wife to was a $500 per person. That was the most expensive one I've ever had. It was basically a 5D eating experience where like the whole table is like it's digital. Like the whole room is digital, so it makes you feel like you're eating under the ocean or something. Like that was pretty cool. You know, the food was pretty mid though, so I don't really feel like it was worth the $500 per person for that. You know, it wasn't really worth it. Or no, sorry, it wasn't 500. It was like 300 per person. Sorry, it wasn't 500. 300 per person.
Yeah. What's like the nicest like vacation you've gone on, Ivy?
Hold on. Probably to China, I guess. I've been to Mexico and all that, but I still like going to China better.
Yeah. For me it's Hawaii. Like I really miss Hawaii.
What does A24 mean?
No clue. So this round feels like it's taking way longer than it should be.
Bro, like, what the fuck is wrong with my cat? Wow. You gotta be fucking kidding me, right?
What happened?
I lost a dying wish because my caddy didn't work.
There's some spots maybe you want to avoid if you're like throwing it outside of the map.
I wasn't throwing it outside the map, throwing it literally right beside the trap, and it's 2-3 times that it doesn't work.
Oh my god.
I already lost 2 dying wishes. Fuck. Oh, I might switch quit.
I know, please.
My body, my choice, right? Why play? If I don't want to play, right? My body, my choice.
This guy. Damn, bro. Okay.
My body, my choice.
Charge.
My body, my choice.
Preach. God first.
Oh god. I mean, chat, it's very hard to read chat any moment that this trap is not active. Don't grab that. Okay, good.
$259? Probably not. I still kind of feel like I'm not really making that much of it, so.
Not supposed to profit that much, but that doesn't matter.
But I need to make sure I have 100,000 for.
You will for that. You will. Definitely will.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm barely profiting.
You're in the fucking 100s right now.
I kind of want to get like temporal gift or something for this.
Having fun? Yes, Alan. I enjoy this strat. It's just difficult. I'm like literally not able to read my chat until I'm at this trap sitting here.
It's crazy.
Expensive places to be for the experience. The food always sucked. I've never been to a really like expensive food place.
Oh, that's an.
Really, just because it hasn't been affordable, right? Like, it's not really a smart decision. Well, like it's affordable, but it's just like it's just not smart, you know. It's not smart to do it with you know my money. Like I'm not at a level where I could just like you know spend $1,000 on a meal. Like that's crazy to me. That is
Yeah.
absolutely crazy to me. No, I am not there financially, but there's nothing wrong with that because I still live a good lifestyle, right? I enjoy my life, you know, I enjoy what I do, so I'm okay with it. I don't give a fuck, you know. I don't need to eat, you know, at an expensive ass restaurant to be happy, you know.
He has my dick. That's all he needs.
My God.
Like, quite frankly, I actually just don't really give a fuck at all. You know, about eating at like a nice restaurant. It doesn't bother me at all. I never even really think about that, to be honest.
I think I'm also probably playing around slower since I'm starting to get tired. It's almost 1 AM. And bad RNG. Like, I haven't been getting many, mutant injections or...
That's gonna be like it. I think this map is good. Just the next one has to be good as well. Just want to be able to eat and being fancy food for me. Yeah. Yeah, of course, yeah. My body, my choice, yeah. My body, my choice. But yeah, Silent, same here, man, completely. I'm tired, by the way, Silent, though. It's the only thing, it's like I'm tired, so I'm trying to just power through till the other guys are gonna get off, which is not that long from now.
Why are you tired?
Because I sucking too much dick today.
Yes, a bug run, oh my God.
What was the last concert I went to?
You know,
That's a very good question, because I don't usually go to concert. Does concert include, like, magician shows? Does that count, or is that only, like, music?
that's... I think concerts are music, yeah.
Okay, because if it's just music concert, I've never been to one, just because I'm not really into it. Like,
I've never been to it either.
I don't exactly have a favorite singer.
I'm using classic formula on Speed Cola, no face. Classic formula. That is what you want.
Right. Well, actually, that's a good point, because I have Supercharge on.
You know, you do not need Supercharge. You should definitely use classic formula.
I have to change that.
Three.
I've only been to like a magician concert before, but yeah, no, not music though. I don't really care about that. Even though I know the music concerts are not cheap, man. Like sometimes, like if you want to get the front seat, right, it will cost you like a couple $100 just to get the front seat. And I think that's wild, right? Like, but people think it's worth it, right? Like spending $1,000 to be right in front of the stage, you know? To see right? Like,
I've been to.
I agree. I would go to one.
But then again, that's more worth it than spending $1,000 on a meal. If I have to be honest with you, that's a lot more worth it because you're seeing your favorite fan, like, you know, like imagine paying $1,000 to see Decal right in front of you, like, bro, who would pay for that, right? Like, that's retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like I've been to a few concerts, and I definitely say like it's worth the money you pay.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, like it's a memory you literally never forget, you know.
Pretty much. But you pay to suck my dick too, right? That's a memory you never forget too.
Bro.
Actually, I'll be nice. I'll let you suck it for free. I'll be nice.
Bro.
On a house.
On the house.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Please give me a double bug. Nope.
MT40 is pretty. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not good against Necro Pincer. It's only good because I'm using Death Wire on it. That's literally the only reason why the gun's good. Like any gun that use Death Wire on it, it'd be good. What's Coachella TK? What does that mean?
Coachella.
Coachella, that's like some sort of a big event with a lot of celebrities. I don't exactly know what it is, but that's
what that is. Like I would pay a lot of money.
No face it does, yeah.
I would pay a lot of money to visit, like, to be able to see my favorite celebrity, but no, I don't know about a singer though. Like, if you like, my favorite actor is like Keanu Reeves, right, or Donnie Yip. So if you wanted me to pay $1,000 to meet him, yeah, I would.
Yeah, that's definitely worth it, but like, I don't know. I mean, there's a music artist I really, really like, and he's not around anymore, but I would pay very high to go see him if he was around.
Like, would you pay 5,000?
Yeah.
Would you pay 50,000?
No. I think the max I'd pay, the max I'd pay is 10 grand. Like,
10 grand?
yeah, he's a very, very cool artist in my opinion.
Is the artist called Decal?
No.
Is it called Decal the Goat?
Bro.
Did
This
he
guy.
say Coach Ella? Yeah. He did. Does it surprise you?
Yep. Coachella.
Coachella. Oh my god. Have you guys ever heard of Mac Miller?
Coach Jella.
Decal?
What did you say, Psycho?
Have you guys ever heard of Mac Miller?
Yes, my girlfriend's a fan of his music.
Yeah, he's my favorite artist, and that's the one I'd pay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd pay high to go see it, for sure. If he was around... Oh...
Aki texted me, he said, yo, let's play Ark today? Damn, just now seeing this.
Rip. You know, it's pretty crazy to think about, like... I can't remember the exact age, but I'm pretty sure he was, like, in his 20s when he died.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me read what you guys said in chat. Same, yeah. I'd pay $1 million to see Mac. I'm sad I never got the chance. Yeah, that. Oh yeah, dude.
I don't...
That's upsetting, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just being, like, realistic with the money. Like, I obviously don't have $1 million, but, you know.
Oh, no, I was just reading a chat.
No, I know. And I was just saying, like, with my numbers that I said, that's just, like, me being realistic with the
What are you
money.
talking about? What are you talking about? You have $1 million though. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, my fault. You want me to, like, buy you a flight to Ivy's house?
Yeah, it's like
Mystic
something like
Airline?
tickets now.
Is it Mystic Airline?
You know, Ivy, I was watching with my girlfriend this documentary on Netflix about this plane flight. I'm sure you've heard of it. This one, the Malaysia flight that went missing and it has never been found.
Yep.
Yeah, 370. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is so weird. So weird. And based off of what I've been watching, I do believe that it could have been the pilot. I do believe it was the pilot.
Yeah.
Who did a mass murder, like with the entire airline and crashed into the ocean.
There's already been some like inside information about like what happened, but I don't think everybody knows exactly. Like, I mean, I think there were. I think someone did make a YouTube video about this, but I don't think everybody knows or like believes that or something. But there's some like inside information. But yeah, it is like the pilot's.
But it. Oh my God! Sorry. Okay, you said, but it is what?
So this is what I heard, right? So I don't know if it's like 1,000% true, but apparently the pilot, right? He had some, I think, a friend or a relative or something that was part of the government, and and I think he was getting stepped down or something. So he basically was threatening the government. I think it was Malaysia government or I don't know what government, but like threatening the government that if you like take down like my relative's position in the government or something, I'm gonna kill everybody on the plane. And some evidence to back this up was that before he flew the plane, there's apparently he went into this like test flight so basically like I think every captain has an ability to like be in like a test flight where they can just like practice flying or something. And apparently he did a test flight in his home, I think, where it shows him doing a suicide flight, you know? So basically he already had this thing planned. And before everybody died on the plane, he manually turned off all the Wi-Fi signal and everything, right? And the only way that can be turned off is by the flight, like by the captain, right? So
which you shouldn't even be able to do, in my opinion. Yeah.
And then also another spooky thing was the last thing he said on the airline to like the people on you know how like you're supposed to like talk, you know how like a captain can talk to like flight controller, right? The last thing he said
good
was
night, right?
Yeah, like good, like that's just not like a normal good night. He's basically saying good night MH370. That's what he said. He's not actually saying good night to the person talking. He's basically saying like good night to the airplane, meaning like this is like we're gonna die, we're gonna suicide. So yeah, so like that's apparently the inside information about what happened to MH7.
Yeah, that
must be awful. Sorry, go on.
And they're still trying to look for it. There's been like even though it's been gone for a decade, right? But recently there was supposed to be like another research team that's gonna try to find it. And if they find it, they can get like, you know, millions of dollars. But yeah, the search is still going. I think it's currently delayed again, or it's currently not going on right now. But they are going to keep searching for it. And I hope one day. I find it hard to believe that they can still find the black box because it's been way too long. But if they do find it, they will know. They'll be able to figure out exactly what happened to that plane. But I just think it's just way too long now. It's been a decade, like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's so many other planes. Like that's just one of the crazy planes that's happened, right? But like you know me, like I get scared of planes, so I always do these research on like aviation, right? So like I know so many planes that has like fucked up shit, man.
I just want to say, Jude, I'm reading your comment like slightly now. Just like give me a second, cause the strategy. I wake up at school. Wow. Trying to be in more streams again like the old times, dude. I'd love that, man. And you know, even if you're like not here on the way to 999, I would like to see you on 999. I want to see as many people as possible. My goal was like 70 plus people when I hit 999 on this map, you know? That is my goal. But it's nice to see you stop by, and good luck with school, bro. And I will be streaming daily again. I've been really bad about not keeping my schedule and like taking too long of breaks, so I'm gonna try my absolute hardest to be streaming daily or almost 5 times a week, right? I'm gonna try my hardest, so appreciate you stopping by, man. Definitely gonna try to be in here if you're live after school. I'll try to stop in tomorrow. Well, based on whenever 400 happens, that's when I'll go to bed. And whenever I wake up, I'm gonna be grinding to 600, so I should be live. But you know, it just depends on how long 400's gonna take. I really hope it doesn't take longer than like, I mean, an hour and a half, right? Because I would like to get to bed sooner than later so I can wake up earlier and get to the grind earlier, but it's not up to me, it's up to the game. Jesus. Okay, we're good. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. Not live, I'll stop in when I notice you live. No worries, bro. Here, I'm gonna undeafen though. Alright, I'm back. And also, I just wanted to say, like, you know, talking about, like, that plane thing, I don't know if you guys, like, have, like, watched, like, a lot about, like, 9/11 and stuff, but, like, one thing that's always, like, been super creepy to me is, like, hearing, like, the phone calls of the people and their families, like, on the planes, and them saying goodbye or whatever. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. Very, very, very.
One of the most popular phone call at 911 was by Kevin. He was that one guy who died in the tower. Kevin.
What was it? What was it about?
Yeah, like.
Well, it just him, like it was just him talking on the phone, making a 911 call before a tower collapsed, and he died. And you hear him yelling. You hear him yelling in the phone call.
That
before
one.
the tower collapsed, like, oh god, oh god. He's like, oh god, like it's just like crazy to hear.
Yeah.
That sounds really bad to hear, man. Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, it is pretty bad.
One that, like, not that one too, but like that and another one really sticks out to me. It was like a mom calling their kid and telling them like that they're just, you know, they're not gonna be there. Like, oh my god.
Facts.
Oh my fucking god, yeah. Yeah, the idea of death, Ben, it has disturbed me so much, and it continues to disturb me. I just don't think I'll ever reach a point in my life where I'll be comfortable with the idea of dying.
Me neither. I've always hated it. Always hate, you know, thinking about it. Like, I've literally thought about, like, hoping that in the future that they figure out ways for us to live longer, you know?
Luckily, you guys are still young, you know, so live your life.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, sure, Ever. I don't mind. I don't mind doing that. Yeah. Here, I'll just do it now while I'm AFK-able.
Decal. Wait, who had the...
Yeah.
Wait, actually... Oh, well, Ivy's busy. But I was gonna see, like, how long your guys' rounds were, like, in the 300s on Terminus. Just to know if, like...
Mine would have been faster than Ivy's, I think. I think. I don't know.
I mean, you guys did... I don't know. Yours, yeah.
I did the boat strat. I did a boat strat though.
It's hard to say. I mean, I'm doing both, so I could go check IVs. IV, do you have a round timer or no? Not really.
I do. I have the timer on the stream, but not like a round timer. No.
Right.
Goddamn, guys, I'm fucking tired. You say y'all think the hantavirus is gonna be like COVID? My girlfriend was showing me this earlier today. Here, before I answer that, one second. You said, is it worth running full auto 1911s over the suppressor for salvage? Yes, it is worth. It is better to run the full auto. 100% it is better, yes.
Way too good. Way
Both
too strong.
Energy Mine and Mr. Peaks can be useful in here. Well, there's a lot of field upgrades that can be useful in here, Jude. But, like, the one I'm most comfortable with is Tesla Storm. Like, I don't want to swap anything now. I'm, you know, 380 rounds in. So, no point in swapping. Like, this is what I'm comfortable with. But it could definitely be useful for the Manglers, 100%.
Wow.
But I prefer Tesla in here. You know, Ivy, like, I've also been thinking, like, a lot, like, about, like, what I'm gonna do in the future, you know? I'm almost an adult.
Hold on, 1 second.
All good. Alright, that's round. $18 to go. You're gonna start a Shattered Veil game, huh? Nice, Jude, bro. IV, are you in a safe spot?
Yeah, what's up? Go ahead.
So after I do Terminus, what map would you recommend I do next? Because I think I'm gonna do Citadel.
I would say Totem.
Well, non-BO7, right? Because I will do Totem eventually. I do actually like that map, but
Probably Citadel, I guess.
yeah. I think I'll do them in the order they came out. So Citadel, then Tomb, then SV, then Wreck.
Yeah.
Also nice shoot. I'll probably pass you on Terminus. Hopefully.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I would say that I am right now. I might just stop at 450 to be honest, because I don't really think I can go on with how sleepy I'm feeling.
Oh, round are you?
446 just started.
You only gonna play for 4 more rounds?
I might.
Why are you hitting off so early?
Fucking dude, like I am so tired.
I still got 18 rounds.
Why are you tired?
I'll see. I'll try and still stay through, man. I'll try, but
I know, but like,
not easy.
why
So 450 and be done. Don't risk it.
if you're getting off in 4 rounds, I'm gonna get off in fucking 3 rounds, man.
What the fuck? No, because then you'll be off before me.
Yeah, fucking get off.
No, bro. What run you are now? Are you about to be at 200?
I'm at 198.
Oh, fuck that. No, bro. Go to let's just all stay on until Psycho gets off, bro. Like, he's got 18 rounds left. It's not that much.
How much rounds you guys do?
18. Please, bro.
18 round. What round are you on?
382, and this round's almost over. So it's really about to be.
Keep in mind, he can get infinite max ammo rounds too, so we might as well just fucking wait for him.
True. If I get lucky once, it'll be way faster as well.
Yeah, let's just hope he gets lucky as shit then.
Just 10 bug rounds. Oh my god. Nah, but like.
Somebody in my chat asked, do I think that the Henta virus is going to be the same as COVID? Have you heard about that? There's like a ship with these people on it. Like, this is real, like, and current. These people on this ship that are like, you know, pretty much like, you know, sailed somewhere, and they have apparently contracted, like passengers contracted this virus that is, well, deadly. And it's like new, or not, maybe not new, but it could spread into a pandemic if they dock, basically.
And is this in the U.S.?
No, I don't think it's in the U.S. No, this is in the ocean that they're in, so they're on a ship.
I mean,
and they're like not able to like dock because of the fear of the pandemic, of a pandemic of it like spreading, like COVID.
I mean, as long as they don't dock, then it should
tomorrow.
be fine. But they also need like food and water, and I don't know if they have enough on their ship or whatever.
Yeah, no face. So I know that some people like, well, did they all board on land? Or did they board onto like an island? Because I heard a few things that they were like boarding onto like a certain island, or I also heard that some people were taken off of the boat. Some I heard as well too, but like they were like taken off and like immediately like taken into like medical people's hands to basically, I guess, like keep them from spreading whatever the fuck that it is. You said that it comes from rat pee and poop.
Ew.
Like. Bro, what? What do these people do, bro? Eat it? And, like, they just get a virus?
No, it can go into, like, the air. Like, if the poop sits around, it just gets into the air, you breathe it in, you get sick.
That's what this virus is? Henta?
I'm not sure if it's that one specifically, but that's kind of just, like, how most, gross diseases.
I don't think that that's the same thing then, because that is definitely something that happens all the time in New York City.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, then, yeah, it probably is digesting. Yeah.
Not a doctor. I would need somebody who's actually, educated to educate me.
I got a bug run, by the way, so let's hope it's frickin' triple.
Nice, that's good.
Yep. Definitely, Jude.
What do you mean, Sandia?
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, speaking of like doctors and stuff or whatever, recently, like, I'm very glad that I live, like, in day and age that we are, because, like, recently my dad was sick with, like, I don't know what it was. They figured out what it was, but, like, at first we both didn't know what it was, and, like, he had, like, boils on his skin, and, like, I'm just thinking if, like, we didn't live in the day and age where medicine is very good, he probably wouldn't be around because of it.
Yeah. Like, it's a lot of stuff that would put people out. Like, look at what the Black Death did. Like, that was bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really weird.
And they didn't even like fight it, bro. They just took it.
Couldn't.
Like, that was bad.
There was no good medicine.
Nothing worked, bro. Like, I learned about this in like social studies in high school, and like, dude, the shit that did to people, like, it made them essentially like blister up, and like it just destroyed their body. Like, it was so gruesome. Like, it was.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I'm not racing, and I'm not playing as much.
Man, it's just like I keep thinking of thing after thing, but like that reminds me. There's this story of this guy that lived in or not lived, but worked in like radiation plant or something like that. You know, somewhere where he can get sick from radiation, and some people say he had like the worst death like in history because of like he wanted to live for his family, but he just had to be like up on machines, and it was, yeah, can't really go any further.
That sounds awful, bro.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury didn't make it because they didn't have medicine for his condition. It reminds me of how a cure for cancer has definitely been found, and they just refuse to give it to people, and every person who finds a cure for cancer magically dies.
Yep.
Before they can give it out. There has definitely been a cure for cancer found.
I don't.
Oh my god, what the f-
Deco, have you seen like the stuff about like the scientists disappearing?
Hold on, one sec, I need a sec, hold on.
that was fucking stupid. Somehow I got fucking stuck. That was close one, like for some reason I tried to inject, and then it threw a Kazi instead.
That's crazy,
so
dude.
that almost got...
That is actually crazy.
I lost 2,500 salvage too.
Are you using QR augments? Always, yes. Oh my god. I have to actually use an injection here, I think.
I'm not like too knowledgeable on like sicknesses and stuff, so I don't know if this would have been like survivable or not if there was no medicine. But I remember a while back I had both two different things at the same time. It was like I think it was pneumonia and bronchitis. Those two things made me cough really bad, and then I couldn't barely breathe. Like there was just sickness literally inside my lungs.
I had pneumonia last year.
It's not fun.
The year before. Did have it though, yeah.
The combination of both was not fun at all. Like, I forget what bronchitis is like specifically. I think it's to do with your throat. But yeah, not fun. Or they might be both lung things. I'm not sure.
This is straight 3 a.m. talks. Yeah, it is literally. What's up, Hot Mom?
Oh yeah, but Dika, I asked, like, did you hear about like the scientists that like disappeared?
For what?
There was these like scientists that supposedly like figured out a way for like I forget like the name specifically, but I'm pretty sure it was just indefinite energy, and so they got, you know, they disappeared, quote unquote.
What do you mean indefinite energy? Meaning you no longer have to sleep?
No, not for like a person, but like for like just infinite energy.
To what, like?
For
Send a rocket
for
to
like
as far as you want?
power, you know, yeah, just like energy, yeah.
What was this person's name?
My friend's method.
It was I don't know the names, but it was like multiple, like 14 scientists that disappeared.
I'd be interested in looking into this. That's really like, damn
My
it.
body
Like,
fluid, right?
you can't be yeah. You can't be a fucking scientist, you know, you can't.
Yo, director, appreciate it.
Dangerous.
It's just like,
About
I mean, I guess with how powerful infinite energy would be, you know, it's too powerful, I guess. But like, that's not like why.
Yeah, I know it's OPG, bro. Nothing wrong with doing the strat, but only issue is if I do it, I'm gonna get, you know, some people questioning me about whether my game is legit or not, right? Whereas if I'm doing this, no one is gonna question me. And also, the strat is more fun to do. That's another reason. That's kind of the main reason why I'm doing this.
I'll be
Like,
setting up a
strat is
new Venmo soon, Jude, for my channel. So
What is that one about, Zombie? Who cracked the code to reality? What do you mean by that? Why do you say that, Hot Mom? Why do you say that?
what else? You know, it's pretty cool to think about, like, if you were to, from the day you were born to like to the day you die, if you were to learn something new every day, like, your brain would be nowhere near its full storage. Nowhere near.
Because Mystic doesn't care about what people think, that's why. Like, I have nothing wrong with doing the strat, but it's just like, I'm not racing, right? If I was racing, then yeah, I would be doing that strat as well. But I'm not racing right now. So if I'm not racing, then I don't need to do that strat. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, glow strat could be faster and it's a lot more safer. But like, what's the point though? Like, if you're not racing, then like, why would you want people to watch you do glow strat for 80 hours, right?
Later, Jude, bro.
A thing I don't like about Mystic Strat is like the way they patched it. It's patched in the Vulture Raid Room. Apparently, yeah, it's patched. So now it costs 8k per use, and then also it has a cooldown of 5 minutes. But Mystic is still able to use it right now.
Oh, they
with no
changed
cooldown.
it. They changed it.
Yeah.
They changed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed it, but it's still bugged for when Mystic's using it, so he has an advantage over other players now, even more. You know? He's able to use it in his spot for free, infinite uses, no cooldown. now, but the way that Treyarch made it right now, they made it in the trade room. The way it's supposed to be is 8K per use, and it's a 5-minute cooldown after each use. So it's like it's just in my
Appreciate
eyes, it's
it,
like
Jude, bro.
It blatant cheating in my eyes. That's how I do it now.
Yeah, probably now I'd say it's more. Like I guess I could agree more that you shouldn't really do it now, because before it was like it's not that much different, right? Because both didn't have any cooldown.
But now they went out of their way to make a patch, right?
Yeah, but now they went out there and made a patch, and they added a cooldown on that one, which is actually different now, right? If it wasn't for a cooldown, then I wouldn't care. But now, 5-minute cooldown, yeah. So, like, if it was me, right? If it was my game, I would just switch. You know, I wouldn't reset the game though. Definitely not.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that.
Right? I definitely would just switch.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
I agree, and so in my eyes, I just don't view his game as a legitimate run. But that's I guess
When
that's
you
just
see
my
me quit,
opinion.
you gotta go pick up the helmet again. It's the same for every helmet.
Deco.
His excuse, Mystic's excuse was, well, why would I do the strat that DKL is doing if it's 2 minutes slower than what I'm doing right now? So that's
Yeah,
his excuse.
it just sounds bad, right? It's not about slower. It's like the fact that they added a cooldown now, which basically made it where you can't really actually do that strat anymore. Because before you can argue and say like, oh well, I can just go pick it up in a bunch rate and just bring it over because it's not that much of a difference, right? Like, but now it's like there's a cooldown. So you literally can't even. You're not even supposed to be able to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decal, did you hear like what I said about like the fact I said or whatever?
The fact that what?
Like the fact that I said like about the brain?
The brain?
Yeah, everybody's brain. Yeah.
No, what?
If you were
Yeah.
to learn something every day, like something new every day, from the day you're born to the day you die, your brain would be nowhere near like its full storage, you know? Like nowhere near.
It'd be nowhere near its full storage.
Yeah, like if there's a limit to how much you can learn, and if you were to learn something new every single day, from the day you're born to the day you die, it'd be nowhere near that.
Call.
Is that like saying basically you could learn a lot?
I mean, basically, it's just basically like, I mean, it's hard to word it.
Here.
It's still kind of a gray area though. It's like, especially like if we're racing, I don't know. It's still kind of a gray area. I don't know if I would still do it or not. Though.
Chat,
Like, right.
I'm interested in my chat's opinion. So, chat, like, say, basically, I just want your guys' opinion, right? So, a lot of you guys knew I already did not agree with the strat Mystic is doing to begin with. I never did agree on it. But now, the way that they made the gnome now is they patched it so that way it costs 8K per use instead of 6K, and Mystic has been getting it for free the entire time. But they've made it costs 8K now, and they added a 5-minute cooldown after each use. So the way that Mystic's gnome is being used right now is it has no cooldown and it is free per use. And Mystic's game is like, it's essentially like bugged, right? Where apparently he's able to just get it for free. And so basically, Treyarch went out of their way to make a patch for that, right? So it's like, and now it looks, you know, even more like, I mean, it's completely obvious that it's 100% an exploit. It's not an opinion. It's a fact. But in your eyes, like, would you guys, you know, I guess basically I just want to ask, like, do you guys consider that game as like a legitimate game? I never did to begin with. But I am curious of like chat's opinion. Oh, Mystic's here. When you save and quit, it still bugs there, by the way, so everyone can still do it. Okay, well then, it's still very clear, Mystic, that it's not intended, that it is 100% an exploit. You can't use the argument of how do you know that that's what they intended, though, right? You can't use that argument anymore, because before that's what you and Ivy were using. Before you guys were like, yeah, but how do you know that that's not, how the gnome is not supposed to work, right? You can't use it anymore, though, because now we know how the gnome is supposed to work, because they patched it. It's just bugged where you guys are using it. I didn't know that, though, that it still bugs out when you save and quit. I did not know that, so that's true.
The only reason why I was like okay with the strat before was because it doesn't make a difference. Like you save and quit is bugged, and it's like literally no different than the other strat. Besides the fact that it's slower, but now that I added a cooldown, we basically mean that they already patched it. They're trying to remove it. But it is what it is. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Like,
yeah, not really at this point.
I feel like
more than half the game.
BO7 has had a lot of these kind of arguments with each map. Or not like arguments, but you know what I mean? Like,
yep.
Debates on legitness. Astro had Oscar, I forget the name of it. Nuketown had the bus. This map has Gnome.
Not exactly, Mystic. It's not the same scenario, because the thing with Ivy's game on Paradox is like they didn't patch the bus beforehand, and then there was like an alternative way to do the bus as well, right? So like, say they patched the bus routing. Mystic, imagine this. On Paradox, they patched the buses, like, zombies routing on Paradox, right? And they patched it so that way when you save and quit, the zombies still come from the sides. But say there was, like, some sort of, like, thing you could do in the game, like, if you threw a Casimir into the bus and then you, like, shot your gun at the bus, then the spawns would start coming in from only the front of the bus, right? I'm just making a random thing up. If you were able to do that, then it's like, okay, then a lot of people would have an issue with Ivy's game, right, on Paradox, because, well, okay, now they went out of their way to patch that specific issue of the spawns coming in from the front, right? But that's not the case. So yes, Mystic, though I do have an issue with how Ivy's Paradox game was played. I have more of an issue with your game because Treyarch went out of their way to patch what you're doing, and you still are doing it in an exploited way, and it's just, it's clearly not intended, right? It's clearly not intended. And it's just the fact that they've went out of their way to put a patch in for that. So that's where I am, like, you know, that's where I'm at with that, right? But they didn't go out of their way to put a patch in for the bus thing beforehand. They just did one patch and it was done. So you understand what I'm saying? I just yes, I understand what you're saying in terms of like, I understand what you're saying, Mystic, in terms of like, well, it's the same thing as Ivy's Paradox game, but in this specific scenario, right? It's not the same. It's just not, because the devs went out of their way to specifically, you know, try and patch what you're doing. Yeah, if the new gnome is 5-minute cooldown, it's 100% not legit. I was already planning to not use it anymore if my game was gone, but with this patch, it's 100% not legit for me. Yeah, it's just not. It's not. You know, like, yeah, sure. In my eyes, like, I wouldn't count IV's game for Paradox, right? I wouldn't count IV's game for Paradox because you can't do that strat anymore. Right, to gain salvage early game, it's very, very much more difficult. You have to do the trap strat now, right? So I wouldn't count it, and at the time I wouldn't have counted it either, Mystic. So like that argument, it just doesn't really work on me. You're kind of saying this to the wrong person. I wouldn't count Ivy's Paradox game myself. I wouldn't, you know, just because I disagree with that. But this gnome thing is like, this is worse. This is literally worse because, like, well, now we're talking like Treyarch sat the devs down to put a fix to what you're doing, and there's a workaround for it, and you're still doing it. So, like, yeah. Why are you mad? I mean, do I sound mad? Or... I think you're gonna have to tell me how I sound mad. I don't really understand. the bus was more of a tactical advantage, but the gnome strat gives you points plus cooldown advantage. Yeah, it's like, again, there's a reason why there's a bunch of people who have been able to hit high rounds on this map that I have never heard of. And it's because of the gnome. Once the gnome is patched, I will not see all of the names that I saw. It will be like a slight fewer. Hang on, chat, let me just focus here.
Throw for content. I'll pass. I'm fully flawless on 387. I'll pass. Not worth it. How you doing? How you doing, though, Sky?
Fuck me in my butt, bro. Come on.
Like that. Fair enough. I'll play that soon. I want to work on my house in there. Just working on this 999 at the moment.
Oh, fuck.
Alrighty on.
Holy fuck. I almost just lost an English. Oh my god, wow.
Good luck, catch you later. No worries, bro. Have a good night, man.
Yeah, you still are your night wishes, Nico?
I was just missing one.
Pretty solid. Diary lost 2 dying wishes.
Yeah. It's a race at the end of the day. People will forget about this map in a few weeks, and some people say like it must not as it is. That it is not too fussed. I guess, yeah. It's for me. It's a couple of things, Mystic. It's just the issue that I have with it. Well, let alone, you know, part of it is a credibility thing, right? Like there's people in the community who just don't respect, you know, certain things like exploits being one of them, right? For records, you know, that's something that, you know, quite a few people take it serious, you know. I mean, the thing with like the Infinite Casimir glitch on Astra, I tested it out for like 2 rounds or whatever, and I had people saying they lost all respect for me. Like, it's just dumb, you know. So it's a bit of a credibility thing, right? And you know, then the other thing as well too is like, well, okay, I also don't want this to become a thing every single map, and that's what it has been becoming ever since like Astra is a thing every single map. And now it's like, it's getting fucking ridiculous, right? It's getting me to the point, there's no point in racing. No point in racing, bro, right?
Yeah. Because, I mean...
On top of it, Mystic, we have viewers, Mystic, as well, too, that have said to us, man, I don't really enjoy watching these BO7 races anymore, because now all it is about who can do an exploit to the round cap first. It's dumb. I don't have any interest in watching anymore, right? So, like, there's also that. So, like, you should care, Mystic. You should care, you know, if you care about the races, you know, you care about, like, what the audience thinks. I think you should care, you know, more than you do in terms of that. That's what I think. I understand that you're about, you know, wanting to do whatever's fastest, and you know, I get it completely. I just think, like, it should just basically be, I guess the simplest way to put it would be something that we all agree on, right? And when I say we all, meaning like us four, you know, we're kind of the ones who have been doing this shit all of BO7.
The next map, we should just set a rule where something's not intended, even if there's no proof, if we don't all agree on something, we should just not do it. Pretty much. So just straight up do a strat where it's like, even if they adding like a side Easter egg shit, something OP, we just don't use it. You know, just play it normally.
Yeah, like I think if we can all come to an agreement where we decide on, like if something's OP, obviously, then you know, that's fine. But if it seems like it's not intended or whatever, then I would say like, okay, well, we only do it if we all agree on it. But if we don't agree on it, then don't do it. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, but you do know the thing about Paradox is that we all agreed to do the bus ride.
Yes, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, even though like the thing was like, I already knew it's like glitched out in the very beginning. I didn't even know to figure out that save and quit was the reason that caused it. I already knew that like the shit was bugged out. So you know, so I don't see why like MC would think that the strat's not legit anymore because you have to save and quit. But like, dude, it's already bugged out. Like I already knew it was bugged out in the beginning. Even if I don't have to save and quit and it's bugged out, I still, you know, it doesn't change my opinion on the fact that the strategy is glitched out. You know. Because we can't avoid save and quit, right? We have to save and quit to make it happen, which means like it's going to happen anyways.
Right.
So, but again, like if we didn't all agree to that in the very beginning, I wouldn't do it though. You know, I would just not do it. I would just not be doing it. But yeah, I think for the next map, we should probably agree on this. Like,
I think that would be a lot more enjoyable for us and for the community.
Yeah.
That would
like,
actually bring some more interest to the races.
If somebody else does it, then it you know, then it's their own thing, right? Because like, I think we've already played so many games where we know what should be allowed, what shouldn't be allowed, like, right? And then we just don't agree to just do it. Right? Like no round skip, nothing. Like nothing OP. Like no round skip, no, you know, nothing crazy.
Nothing fucking obvious, you know, just something obviously not supposed to be in the game. Definitely, yeah. Well, you also contribute to do glitches. What difference does that make you? What do you mean I contribute to do glitches? What does that mean? I don't understand because that's just not true. I think I heard MC ended his game because of the fishing samurai were guaranteed every save and quit. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. I fucking asked him. I was like, bro, goddamn, how many downs did you take to have to find that out?
Like about that thing, right? If we found something like that out about the infinite self-res, then we just don't do it. Like we just don't
100%,
do it. Right? Like
100%, right?
It's just simple as that, right? Like we just don't do it.
Even though, that's actually a good example, a good point to bring up because like, you know, like Mystic, we know, right? Now we know that okay, we're not supposed to fish more than 3 silver arrives out of the thing, because otherwise it's considered cheating, right? It's the same thing with what you're doing right now. Okay, well we know that the gnome is not supposed to be like that, right? So like why do it? Because it's 100% considered cheating, right? It's the exact same concept, exact same scenario, right? It's literally the exact, it's identical concept. Like like Mystic, I'm sure you're not gonna go ahead and start fishing out more silver vibes than you're intended to, right? You know, because like MC just ended his game for that, right? Like that's literally blatantly cheating, right? You know, that doesn't need an explanation. We can all in chat agree on that. Whether you know we have different opinions or not, we can all agree on that. That abusing this glitch to get more silver vibes is 100% cheating. You know, and I'll actually try and like put out a tweet about that tomorrow because I doubt that Treyarch would even notice that unless if like a high rounder posts it specifically. Why is it considered cheating? Which one are you referring to? Regardless, both are, but which one are you referring to?
The self revives is because, I mean, you're supposed to just have only like your 4 in the crafting table and then get lucky off the ground, not guaranteed get one every time.
Hold on, one sec. No, the thing with the silver vibes. No, the dev told me about it, so they know. I think. Okay. Oh, there was a dev who came into your chat and said it. Okay, good. All right, that's good. Hang on, I can't read chat right now, everybody. So just give me a moment.
Bro, speaking of self-revive, I've gotten so many this game, like, I see them constantly.
He ended a 47-hour game by finding out he was glitching by accident. Yeah, that is respect, man. Like, just cheating essentially. Yeah, like that shows, you know, his integrity. That does show his integrity. You know, nobody can say MC doesn't have integrity after that.
I think it's a little bit overdone though, because you found out you're not doing it on purpose. You found it out. You found out it was a glitch.
Yeah, but it's still an integrity thing. It's fucking.
Yeah, I know.
It's respect.
There's just no point to reset your game. Literally.
But I mean, it's just like how you reset your game for, well, not reset, but you re-ran up Tomb just because of hand cannon.
Yeah, but Ivy, you have no integrity though.
I did, but
you have no integrity though.
I re-ran up Tomb, but like the thing was like it didn't change anything.
Yeah, but right? It was to show that you didn't need the hand cannon.
Yeah, but yet I still have people talking shit saying like I'm a cheater just because I cheated on one single game and it was Paradox. And it was more of a controversial thing. I cheated one game and some haters are saying you cheated on every 999. I literally had one person in the MC stream the other day said, Ivy cheated every BO7 map.
Oh wow.
I cheated every BO7 map, yeah. Like, he was basically saying Astra cheated because of the Oscar glitch, but like we already had this controversial thing, right? Like we know it doesn't matter, like because that was just not really avoidable. Like no one's game was cheated on Oscar, right? Like nobody's game was cheated besides Kazi strategy. It's already been like debated about. We already talked about this.
Yeah.
Right, and then after Dam, can't say I cheated because I did a jail strat because everybody was doing it at the time when that strat was discovered. Everybody was doing it. There was no proof that. You know, that was not an intention of how PhD worked. They nerfed it after because it's so OP, but it's not cheated, you know? I think they still do the strat though. I think you can still, probably still do the strat
You still can, yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, Mystic, in the sense of Astra, I wouldn't even argue that nobody has a legit 909 on Astra. I would actually just argue that literally, because nothing that we did was intended to be cheating. Nothing, right? Nothing was intended to be cheating. So I wouldn't argue it was cheated, but rather just a pre-patch. I think that's a fair time to use the term pre-patch.
Yeah, nobody's
but
game was
Mystic,
cheated.
your game is like that's not pre-patch. Like,
nobody's game was cheated on Astra because nobody had an issue with what we were doing besides Kazi strat. That was the only thing that was controversial.
Yeah. Like the RC thing, that was like a pre-patch thing, right? Like everybody thought that was like legitimate because it's been the same since Cold War. Nobody had an issue with it. Nobody, you know. Even the casual community didn't even have a fucking issue with it because even they knew, you know. And the thing with the zombies getting knocked over, that you can't really say that was cheated because, well, no, that was just how the game worked at the time, right? That's very reasonable to say. That's just how the game worked at the time, so that wasn't cheated. That was just the way the game used to work. So that would, in that context, that would be considered pre-patch, not cheated, because I did play the game legitimately. You know, if you wanna be on my dick about Oscar, then I guess you could say that. Okay, whatever. Because I'm not gonna have that argument, but I did play the game legitimately, and you know, I didn't do anything that I was like, you know, intentionally trying to, you know, cheat. You know, like for example, I didn't retrap Oscar. Whenever Oscar got untrapped, I didn't retrap him. I killed him.
Exactly, right? Like exactly. When he reappeared.
But the thing is, Mystic, I'm not. What do you mean allow? You can't allow someone not allow. What am I allowing? Yeah, Mystic, Decal seems to pick and choose. What the fuck am I picking and choosing? What am I picking and choosing? What? What the fuck am I picking and choosing? Hold up, we're not even on the same page. We're not even on the same page anymore. When the fuck did we get into this subject, bro? Is this rage bait? Is this fucking rage bait? Can't pick and choose what exploits are allowed, but the thing is, I'm not. I'm not, though. I'm not doing that, Mystic. Where are you pulling this from? Are you talking about trapping Oscar? Are you saying that I'm picking and choosing what exploits are allowed? That wasn't an exploit. That wasn't an exploit. Oscar being trapped was not an exploit. That was poor game development. Taking the teleporter was not an exploit. Intentionally taking the teleporter to trap him, knowing that me taking the teleporter to trap him is trapping him, right? I wasn't going out of my way to trap him, right? Like, I spawned in, took the teleporter, got to the high round strat spot. That's not a fucking exploit, bro. It's just the game not working properly. Oscar or RC was an exploit, but the thing is, nobody knew that the RC thing was an exploit, so that wasn't an exploit. I don't think you understand what I'm saying, Mystic. When we used the RCXD, Mystic, nobody thought that was an exploit because we all believed that was how it was supposed to be used, including yourself. So that was not considered an exploit, right? Like, yeah, Treyarch worded it as like, fixed an exploit with the RC car, being able to get into certain areas of the map, or whatever. It was like some shit like that, right? Yes, Treyarch did say that. But the thing is, Mystic, oh my god. The thing is, that wasn't cheated, though. That wasn't cheated, right? Because that is just how the game worked at the time, right? Like, that's just how the game worked at the time. When I used the RCXD, it's been the same since Cold War. Like, I don't understand. Are we just not on the same page? You could walk out of path to untrap him. It's just stupid. Like, it's just stupid.
Like,
it's just stupid, bro. Okay, Mystic, sure, Mystic. I cheated Astra. Malorum. Okay, I cheated, but you cheated every single map on this game. Then you cheated every single map on this game, then, Mystic. Okay. You cheated Ashes because you did the Gelsa strat. You cheated Astra because you did Infinite Casimir's. You cheated Paradox because you did the truck strat and the balcony strat, Boulder Patch. You cheated this map because you did the Gnome strat to 999. You cheated every map. Okay? If that's your logic, you cheated every map, Mystic. If that's your logic, you cheated every map. Mystic. Just say for me right now. Just say for me you cheated every map. Just say for me you cheated every map, and then we could be fine. Okay? If you say right now, Decal, yes, I cheated every single map, then okay, I won't argue with you. You got it. Okay, just admit that then, and then we can be on the same page then. Because that's your logic. That is literally your logic. Right? If I cheated Astra, you cheated every map on this game, Mystic, and that's a fact. With your logic, that's a fact. So tell me, Mystic, tell me. I want to hear you say that. I exploited every map. I'm not bothered. I don't think we're gonna go ahead and refer to Infinite Casimir's as just only an exploit. I don't think there's a single person that would tell you that. I don't think there's a single person that would tell you Infinite Casimir ring is not cheating. Oh my fucking god! I almost lost in English.
Yeah, same. I was literally in a very bad situation at the same exact time.
I don't think there's a single person in this chat that can say to me, Infinite Casimir is not cheating. I don't think there's a single person in this chat that can say that. The thing is, Harris, but we knew that was not intended, Harris. We knew that the Infinite Casimir's was not intended. We didn't know that the RCXD working the way it did was not intended because the RCXD has worked the exact same ever since Cold War. It has been the exact same. It has never changed. So that doesn't count. That literally does not count. Do you not understand? You don't understand? Like, I don't understand how I'm not making sense. I understand? Okay. So are you being sarcastic? You knew Oscar wasn't intended to sit at TP, though? Yeah, but I also didn't know that... What's that? I also didn't know that teleporting... Hold on, wait, give me one sec.
The difference with Astra Glitch is that we have to go out of our way to fix a bug that's being created, whereas this one you're not really going out of your way though, because like it's the I don't know how to explain it. Hold on.
fucking god. I just want the trap so I can just AFK and talk. Because you knew after 55 he meant to target you? Primo said a funny comment. He said, let's be honest, if Infinite Kazis wasn't a thing, Mystic would have no problem with the Oscar glitch. Yeah, that's a good one right there. It's an interesting one. I want to scroll up in chat. Give me a second.
The Oscar thing, it was just a bug. It's not even a glitch though. Bug in the game. Like if we take the teleporter because we're gonna go that way anyways, right? If the teleporter was really far away and we purposely took it to glitch out Oscar, then yeah, you can say it's a glitch. But we're gonna go through this teleporter anyways, whether or not Oscar is gonna be there or not, right? We have to go through this path. So that's why it doesn't really matter.
And again, just gonna resort back to the fact that I did not re-trap Oscar, neither did IV whenever Oscar came to us. I just played the game and Oscar just came to me whenever he came to me. That's up to him. Alright. Yeah, Mystic. Well, I have a bit of an issue when you try and tell me about how, like, well, you cheated your Astra game. Nobody has a legit Mystic. You literally said to me, it makes no sense, Mystic. It's a bit hypocritical because Mystic, you said to me, your words, Mystic. You said to me, okay, Mystic. This is what makes you a hypocrite right here. Okay, you said to me just now, a few moments ago in my chat, you said no one has a legit Astra 999. Those were your words. I can scroll up and read it in the chat. That is what you said. You said no one has a legit 999 on Astra. Then, I also asked you a few days ago, hey Mystic, if the gnome strat were to get patched, nerfed, in some way while you're in your game, would you still consider your game legit? Your words were yes. Mystic, the gnome now costs 8k and has a 5-minute cooldown. You're still doing your game, whatever, and you think that your game is legit, but you think that nobody has a legit 999 on Astra because everything in Astra got patched. Right? Everything in Astra got patched. The zombies falling down, being knocked over by rocket launcher, and the Oscar being trapped. Those two got patched, but the gnome being patched, and you still think your game is legit. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. That's hypocritical, Mystic. So right now, if you had a normal working mindset, Mystic, then you would say right now your game on this map is not legitimate. That's what you would say because otherwise you're a hypocrite, right? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see, like, let me know if I need to re-explain it more, but by definition, that's very hypocritical. You can't, in your words, you can't allow one and not the other, right? You can't allow your game to be legitimate and not the other, right? And not Astra, especially when my Astra game was way less glitched than your Totem Right game is, way less glitched. But that's not even an argument. That doesn't matter. Okay, a glitch game is a glitch game, whatever. It doesn't matter, right? I literally just said I exploited every map. Okay, but I exploited Oscar though, right? So Mystic, you're dodging around the point. Mystic, right? I exploited Oscar, right? That's what I did, right? Okay, so if I exploited Oscar and nobody has a legitimate 999 on Astra, okay? But Mystic, you're exploiting the gnome right now, right? So would you say your Totem Right game is legitimate? Yes or no, Mystic? Mystic, right now, tell me, is your Totem Right game legitimate? Yes or no?
Thank God for a bug, right?
This is Mystic. This is the power question right here. This is the power question right here, bro. Because Mystic, if you say it's pre-patch, as we said on Paradox, okay, you can't. Oh my God, dude. All right, Mystic, I'm asking you. Okay, but that's not what you said about the Astra games, Mystic. You said no one has a legit 999 on Astra. Those are your words. So how can you say that? But then you want to use the term pre-patch for your game, right? So it just looks like now you're just picking and choosing. You're allowing one and not the other, right, Mystic? If you're gonna use the same terminology that you used for my Astra game, for your Totem Right game, you would say your Totem Right game right now is not legitimate, but you're not saying that. And that I have a problem with. I do have a problem with that. I don't like that. You know, this just doesn't make sense. Well, pre-patch ain't legit, let's be real.
Well, it's pre-patch.
Not necessarily. I did not mean to reset the round timer, by the way. I did not mean to reset it. Sorry, chat. Not necessarily, Mystic, no. Pre-patch isn't, in my eyes, that's not... I don't agree with you saying pre-patch ain't legit. I don't agree with that, because when Treyarch patches something that we didn't expect to be patched, right? Then I would consider that a pre-patch. The jail cell on Ashes of the Dam. I would consider that strat a pre-patch strat. I wouldn't consider that as a cheated strat. I wouldn't. Because that was a legitimate strategy at the time, and nobody expected the PhD nerf, really. Nobody really expected it. Like, nobody expected Treyarch to make the zombies not get knocked down, is what I'm trying to say, right? So I wouldn't consider that cheated. I would consider that a pre-patch game. Because nobody was expecting the devs to make it so that way the zombies wouldn't get knocked down, right? Nobody was expecting it. So I would consider that a pre-patch game. I think that's very logical. I think that's very, very normal to think. I'm pretty sure many of you guys in chat would agree with it, that nobody was expecting Treyarch to nerf PhD to specifically to where zombies would no longer be knocked down. I doubt there is a single person in this... No, there's nobody. Literally, there's no way that anybody had thought of that, right? Even if you expected a PhD nerf, it just wasn't that, right? It just wasn't that. Like, ideally, like, that strat would have been doable and whatever, right? But the thing is that Treyarch changed the way that PhD works, right? But using PhD, it wasn't an exploit, Mystic. It was not an exploit, okay? It was using the augment as intended, and Treyarch just changed the way that it works. So that is not a cheated game in my eyes. That is still a legitimate run for the time, and it is a pre-patch game, Mystic, right? Because it wasn't an exploit. Nobody was using PhD with the mindset of, I'm cheating right now. Nobody was using that. But Mystic, what you're doing right now in your game, by definition, it is literally like cheating, right? It is literally like cheating. So, again, we're back to square one. Mystic, is your totem raid game legitimate? Yes or no? Even before the nerf, but especially now. Especially now, right?
I still think before the nerf was fine though. I think after nerf is like kind of because it actually makes a difference now.
I agree with that.
Augment said when you flopped, it would create a second explosion, not a wall jump. But Mystic, nobody pointed that out. Mystic, nobody pointed that out before the nerf. So you can't use that as an argument, Mystic. Nobody read the description of PhD and said, Augment said when you flopped, it would create a second explosion, not a wall jump. So why does this augment work like this when it shouldn't work like this? It's not intended. Nobody said that, so you cannot use that as an argument. I think that literally doesn't count. It doesn't count. You can't just bring that up, Mystic, now to try and support your argument that you're making right now. It makes no sense. If you made that argument back then, Mystic, then yeah, sure, it would make sense. But that doesn't make sense to make that argument right now. It doesn't. Like, all it looks like to me, Mystic, is like you're just trying to find like a reason to like not say what I'm trying to like press you into saying, which is basically getting you to say what you're saying about my Astra game. Your Totem Knight game, by your logic, Mystic, your Totem Knight game is literally not legitimate, and if you think otherwise, you're a hypocrite. Because you're gonna go and call my Astra game, which, needless to say, is a lot less glitched than your current run, but it is still, you know, glitched in your eyes. It's fine, whatever. Okay, so by your logic, your own Totem Raid game you're in right now is not considered legitimate. That is literally what your logic means, Mystic. That is exactly what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I really hope you understand, man. And like, this isn't like me trying to disrespect you, Mystic, by the way, just so you know. Like, I'm having a genuine conversation with you, but I'm literally telling you, if you think otherwise, you're a hypocrite, because it makes absolutely no sense. You can't just say that my Astra game is glitched when bro, like, when I finish, you know what makes it even worse? My Astra game, the thing that happened in my Astra game got patched after I finished the map. Mystic, what you're doing right now got patched as you're doing the map, and there's still a workaround on it, and you're still actively doing it right now. So it's like, that's when it becomes like cheating, right? I'm always gonna do what's the fastest. I've always said that people will class my game as legit and others won't. But Mystic, will you classify your game as legitimate, Mystic? Yes or no? Will you? I don't give a fuck about what other people think, Mystic. I'm talking about you, because your logic, right? Your logic, and you telling me my Astra game is not legit, and nobody has a legitimate 999 on Astra, right? That's what you said earlier. Nobody has a legitimate 999, right? So Mystic, do you classify your game as legitimate on this map? I'm not asking about other people. I'm asking about you. I think I'm being very, very reasonable and very, very. Well, I feel like a master debater right now, dude.
Psycho's still here?
Yeah, I'm still here, man. These rounds feel garbage, by the way. Like, long. But I'm at 393, so almost over.
Zonix, just so you know, Zonix, by the way, this is exactly how Astra Malorum's 999 was in Ivy's stream and mine. Just so you know, buddy. So, everything that you're hearing right now has happened completely from Ivy as well. So, it was before patch. If it was before they patched it, I would have called it pre-patch, but no, hold on, wait. Oh my god, I thought that Cassie didn't go off. Hold on, give me one more sec, hold on. Can't read. Decal, you're dumb. Zombie, you're trying so hard to like get my attention, bro, and it's just not working. I've ignored every comment you said. You've just been riding my dick this whole time. Dude, you're riding my dick harder than my girl was today, bro. It's like actually crazy, bro. Like, holy shit, dude. You're all over my dick, bro. Like, yo. Yo. Holy shit, bro. Zombie, bro. Just do yourself the favor and shut the fuck up, because you're embarrassing yourself. Just shut the fuck up. Holy shit. Okay, Mystic, you said, if it was before they patched it, I would have called it pre-patch, but no. Because I used it. I'm just reading. I would have called it pre-patch, but no. No. But like I said, only people care about who gets the 999 first. Unfortunately, yeah, that is a bit of the reality of it. Okay, but Mystic, so as long as you can admit that your totem right game is no longer legitimate after this conversation, Mystic, then I have no problem. I have no problem. We can put this to bed then.
I'm gonna put you to bed, Decal.
I still love you, Mystic. Just so you know. Still love you, bro. Just.
He still wants to put his dick in your mouth, by the way. Someone said get Mystic on the call, this is content.
No, there's a guy in your chat that has a problem with it. He came over to my chat, he told me that he said respectfully shut the fuck up. Decal, you know how all Mystics games go, so why waste your breath? Let him get there the way he wants / chooses. To be honest, he lost his games for so many reasons. Dave. If you have lost so many games, that does not give you the reason to cheat your way there. That makes no sense. If I spent 1,000 hours trying to get Verruct 200, or sorry, but Verruct 228 on BL1, and I lost my games to power outages, crashes, dying so many times, then what's stopping me from using that same argument, Dave, and being like, well, you know what, Sluya has put in, less hours than me, and he has a better record, so you know what, let me just put a patch on and patch my game to get myself that record, just so that way I can get it. The logic makes no sense, Dave. That argument is retarded as fuck, and anybody with a brain would tell you that I'm right. Anybody with a brain would tell you I'm right. You can't just cheat your way there to get a record because you've tried too many times to get it and you haven't gotten it. It makes no sense.
That is 100% true.
Dave.
You know how many times Decal has lost his runs on 999s on every single map on BO6?
And I never cheated to get it back as well.
Cheated to get it back. Hundreds of hours he's lost.
By fucking, unfortunately, torturing myself to get there.
That logic makes no sense. I agree.
Decal just can't accept that Mystic is the superior gamer? Damn, bro.
Bro. Oh my god.
Another thing is, it annoys me, because Mystic is actually good, right? So it's like, what the fuck is the point, right? And like, doing certain shit, like, yeah, it's faster. But like if it's obviously like cheating, what's the point in doing it? Like it's not like he's a shit player either. It's not like he needs to do what he's doing to survive.
Holy shit. Like, what the fuck?
Well, Liberty Falls, Decal, I'll never forget what you did, how you went down, lost all your perks, then save and quit to get back. I saved and quit because my keyboard fell on the floor while I had my game paused. It unpaused my game. And I just wasn't dealing with that, right? Like, that wasn't anything skill related. Nobody had a problem with that. You know, it's not like I died or anything. I had my game paused. My keyboard fell on the floor, and it unpaused my game, and I went down. So yeah, I saved and quit. Yeah.
Remember how when I first
but nobody had a problem with that, though. Nobody had a problem with that, right? So like, if people had a problem with it, that would have been different. But it's obviously reasonable, right? Like, obviously it's not my fucking fault, right? Like, the fucking keyboard fell. You know, it's not like I took it down while playing the strat and I fucked up. You know.
Remember how when I first said that saving quitting when you're about to game over is cheating, and then I had people arguing to me saying that it's not cheating.
Bro.
Like, I don't know, I don't really feel like my logic, if I say something is cheated, I don't feel like my logic is wrong though. If I say something is not cheated, you know, I feel like my logics most of the time are reasonable though. Like, I had people disagreeing with me saying like, oh, save and quit is allowed because it's part of the game, so why can't you save and quit before you go down? Like, you know, some people are okay with that.
That's dumb.
Yeah. At that point, you might as well just have perma perks on BL1. You know? Every time you go down, just save and quit. Reset the round.
I don't know if that's MC join the call.
I don't think he joined, no. Well, 6-8, there's a community in this, you have to remember, right? There's a community of people, and I am one of the people who does care, you know, so that's why I am voicing it out.
Yeah, I'm dropping hard and salvage all of a sudden. Like, what the fuck?
What are you at right now?
Well, I just dropped down 5k. I was at 50k. I gained 5k, and then I dropped 5k. So I mean, I'm not really losing, but I'm not really gaining. I'm trying to make my way to 100,000.
Bro, you have so much time. You literally have like 90 hours to do it. You're fine. You will make it through bug rounds too. Like, it's fine. I'm telling you, you will get it. Like, it's not like, bro, just don't even stress that, man.
Hello, Decal. Happy birthday.
Is that, hold on, don't tell me who that is. Is that, no, I don't know who that is. Who is that?
That's IV.
Oh, is that V? V Solanas?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, bro?
A little birdie told me that you were arguing about legitimacy again.
Yeah. I had a big debate. With Mystic right now, and we came to an agreement.
Oh, you already came to an agreement? I joined just to listen to
Yeah. So basically, Mystic was saying how nobody has a legitimate 999 on Astro, right? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair, yeah. But a few days ago, I asked Mystic. I said to him, Mystic, if the gnome gets patched in some way that changes it significantly, which it did, it literally did today. If the gnome gets patched in a way that it did get patched, in a way that changes the way that it works for the game significantly, would you still consider your game legit? I asked him this a few days ago. He said yes, he would. Okay. Now today, the gnome got patched, and do you know what the patch is for it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay. So the obviously the price and then the cooldown, right? And so I was telling Mystic, okay, so. You're gonna tell me basically, Mystic. You're trying to tell me that my Astra game, which is a lot less glitched, let's just, you know, not that that matters because a glitch game is a glitch game, but my Astra game, which was a lot less glitched than your current game, I said, you know, you're trying to tell me that my Astra game is not legitimate, but you're gonna try and say that you doing the gnome strat, which is no longer doable the way that you're doing it right now. Sorry, it is, but it's 100% not intended, right? Because they put out a patch specifically to prevent that, and there is a workaround that is not supposed to be intended. So it's blatant cheating now, right? It's blatant cheating. So I was basically trying to tell Mystic, okay, well, you can't call my Astra game not legitimate and call your current game legitimate if it is 100% confirmed by the patch that devs put in today that is not supposed to be intended. So like him still doing, basically I was trying to tell him, if you're gonna call my Astra game cheated, then you would admit right now that your Totem game is cheated. That's basically what I was telling him. Because otherwise, it's hypocritical to think that my Astra game is cheated, but currently actively doing something that Treyarch just patched today in the game that you're not supposed to be able to do, and currently doing it while trying to argue your game is legitimate and calling my Astra game not legitimate, that makes no sense. Would you agree?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not thinking of here. Oh shit. But didn't Mystic say that he will not be doing GNOME anymore because not anyone can do it right now?
He is still doing it. He is still doing it right now.
Shit, I'm trying to find it in our chat. Like, he said, since they patched it, he will switch strats because not everyone can do it anymore.
I think he said that people can still do it if they save and quit. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Mystic, you can confirm if you're here. But he said, I'm pretty sure he said you can still do it if you save and quit. Then you're still able to do it. But obviously it's an exploit, confirmed now with the patch that they just put in today. So therefore it's definitely not supposed to be like that.
He didn't leave.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm right. He said that you're still able to do it if you save and quit. Like if you save and quit, then you can still do what he's doing. Yes. For now, yeah.
Oh shit, I missed about What about self-drives? What do you think about self-drives, though?
What do I what?
What do you think about self-drives with the fishing?
That's 100% cheating too. Like what the fuck? Yeah, that's not an argument. That's fucking wild. But you basically, if you GG, you need to quit video games for the rest of your life.
Oh cool. I'm with GG.
But you're still going to fish out 3, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
me. Yeah. I mean, never mind. I was gonna say I might. I was gonna say I probably won't need them, but that sounds cocky. But I was being serious though, like just because I have everything right now, so I probably won't even bother. Just buy them instead. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
like, buying 3 is fine, definitely. Yeah.
I think you have to fish, right? You would fish 3, right?
Yeah.
The problem is that sometimes you can fish 2 self-drives at the same time, which is just basically a waste.
Decal the type of guy to remind the teacher there's homework, don't know how to explain. They said the same thing about MC, so. It's called integrity, bro. Ivy has none of it.
Man, I didn't use more than 3 dying wishes on Liberty, so I sure do have integrity.
No, I was just joking. Just joking because of what MC said.
Whoa.
No, you don't have integrity, bro. You just have dick in your mouth.
Yep.
Yeah, you just have my fat juicy cock in your mouth instead. That's what you have.
What round are you guys on?
4, 5, 7. I'm actually fine now. I'm more awake now.
Right? It's like the Zersa, right? Zersa glitch, right? Like some people have restarted their game and they're not doing the Zersa glitch because it's just obvious that some stuff are just way too OP and broken.
What about
It's
you,
just
Ivy?
obvious. No, I don't do Zersa glitch.
No. What
was
round?
like-
What round? What round?
216. Yeah, I was against the Zersa glitch since like the beginning. Since the moment I heard about that, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's literally skipping rounds.
Yeah. But MC doesn't have a problem with using it. Like, or he was saying like, you allow one or allow all, right? And he thinks it's fine to use that. Like,
What?
he was saying because Mystic was doing the clone, that we should allow the Zersa glitch.
Yeah, I'm with neither.
Well, I mean, it's...
Like, I don't see why if you use one glitch, I'm just gonna use the more OP one. I'm just gonna be okay with that. Like I don't see how that's allowed.
I would just go and use neither. You know, like that's that. Yeah, I can do what you mean. Yeah, but I would still say use neither. Right.
I mean, the glow didn't really make much of a difference until they patched it. Now it makes a difference. So that's it. Before it really doesn't make much of.
What's up, the ball? How you doing, brother? Geez, man, I've been playing BS7, bro. I gotta finish this map before I go back to Minecraft right now.
It's supposed to be 3-day, but MC did a test where you can only fish out maximum 3 self-res if you don't save and quit. Which basically means if you save and quit, it resets the amount of self-res you can fish out, right? Which is basically cheating in a way because you're not supposed to be able to do that, right? It's like no different than the Liberty game where every time you save and quit, you get all of your dying wishes, all of your equivalent back. It's no different than that, right? That's not allowed. Like, that's technically not allowed, right?
You know, technically you're not supposed to get back-to-back maximum rounds too.
It's just one of those things where I would argue it's just different because the community agrees that that's allowed.
Yeah. Because I mean, ZWR even like even
why?
No, people agreed on Shattered Veil specifically, and that was because the bug rounds broke the game, where you would spend like 40 minutes in the game, and then the frame drop would be horrendous. So we all actually literally, I remember this vividly. We all agreed on, okay, we're just gonna start save and quitting after every bug round, so that way we can keep our game stable and not have that frame drop issue, which could cause a crash. So we all agreed that we would save and quit after every bug round. Yes, it was not, but by that point, for Reckoning, we just went with the same rule of thumb because we thought that the same thing would happen, and it did. It did happen as well. The same thing did happen as well on Reckoning, so we had to do it for Reckoning as well.
No, I think
yes, for me it was, yes. I remember, or no, you know what it was? It wasn't the frame drop. What it was with Reckoning, it was the visual bugs. The visual bugs. You would not be able to see Uber Klaus's electricity, which was really strong. You would not be able to see when the I think it was when the doppelgas would throw its like needles at you or whatever. No. When it exploded. When it exploded, it would have no visual effect of when it exploded, so you couldn't see that either. So that's what it was with Reckoning, and you had to save and quit to fix that. That's what it was. So you did have to do the same thing for Reckoning, though. You 100% did.
What about Ashes? What about Astra? What about...
By that point, we just developed the rule of thumb.
No one cares. Yeah, no one cares anymore about it.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Oh, V, what was like the most bug rounds you got in a row when you did do it before, right?
Yeah, I like how V says that, but I'm pretty sure he has the record for most bug rounds in a row.
Yeah.
I got a bingo today.
That's
I got
funny.
5 in a row on Terminus.
Yeah, zombies, yeah.
It was crazy.
I remember you doing it at about 580 and Wi-Fi went out, lost game, yeah. Yep. Something around there, yeah. And I still ran it back up. Oh my god.
Yep. Decal.
I remember being on round 1 when Ivy was at 999.
My round community has no integrity trying to play in a competitive setting with no clearly defined rule set.
Wait, was that about me?
No. It's just someone said it in my chat, like Chief said in my chat. I think it's just about the community. Has no integrity trying to play in a competitive game setting with no clearly defined rule set.
Wait, it's hard to understand what you said. Your accent is like it's a little hard to understand.
My
wait,
accent?
Sorry. Could you?
My accent?
Could you say that
I
again?
speak perfect English. Iran community has.
I'm sorry. I tried to understand. I tried.
Oh yeah, those American guys. I don't know. Okay, anyway. So, Hiram community. Oh shit,
Yeah.
I'm trying to read it and I'm dying.
Just read it while you trap.
Hold on. Yeah, let me activate my trap. In a second.
Yes, please be a bug round. Why is that Mangler in slow motion? He's not even in the Beam Smasher beam. What the? He's walking in slow motion. Okay, whatever.
Not right now, Rick Tuffin, but we probably will next map, just because there's kind of been a less people playing. So yeah.
Okay, listen, I have 40 seconds to say it while trap is active. High rank community has no integrity trying to play in a competitive setting with no clearly defined rule set. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, something doesn't have to get patched in order to know if something is not right to be done, right? Like, if Liberty Race, if you can keep, like, you know, the thing about Liberty one is that it was unavoidable, kind of, in a way, but
it was completely unavoidable, because you had to save and quit, and you would get everything back.
Yeah, but then you can also say, like, just don't put on the augment, right? But it was like...
Oh, true, yeah.
Yeah, it's still
I did not think of that.
But at the time, the game was still too early, right? We never had this experience, but we already know that it shouldn't be allowed. Like, we already know, right? Like...
Yeah.
Like, especially this one, right? Like, you're going out of your way to farm another self when you already know that there's only 3 allowed, but it's kind of different. You're going out.
Oh my god, 2 more rounds. I'm really hoping
But what
for a
if
double
they
bug.
never patch it though? Same as like max time around skipping, etc. Because they could have fixed saving quits and made them so they remember what was your last max time around. I feel like that's
Then,
really hard to do, but they never did it. They never bothered.
If like Gnome never got patched, then it would just be like we all agree that it's not really fair, or like too OP, or like.
I would agree with you on that, Psycho, but I doubt that
like
MC would not give a fuck, and Mystic definitely would not give a fuck.
The thing about it's not meant to be reset
hard
after
to say.
save because it's too OP. Like you're able to get infinite self res, right?
Or,
like
you know, infinite self-res, infinite Casimir, that kind of thing.
Right? Like, being able to get infinite self-res like that, yeah, like, it's not allowed. And then also, Mystic said earlier that the devs already said that you're supposed to only be able to get 3. That's according to what Mystic said. Like, if a dev already said that, then yeah. Then
do we believe that dev, by the way? Like, do we actually believe that that's a dev?
That's what Mystic said.
But that's what Mystic said according to someone from MC's chat, isn't it?
I have no
I thought
idea.
it was Mystic's chat.
Yeah, because some guy turned into
I just think if something that keeps you alive is getting reset only because you're saving quitting every single time, then yes, that's not legit then, right? That's cheating in a way. Because that's like saying what else? What's another good example?
Don't we already have an infinite self-arrive? And he said, I finished Paradox with 25 downs. Damn.
Yeah.
I guess, but
it's with...
that makes it a lot more easy though. Like you could definitely game over easier.
Unlimited self. How do you get unlimited self from Astra though? Besides it randomly getting dropped though, right? Getting dropped randomly is part of the game though, right? You're not doing something. I don't know what the twins Easter egg is. I've never even. You know what that is, Decal? Twins Easter egg on Astra.
I do.
And how does that work? Sorry, you can get infinite self-res? How does that work?
It's a side Easter egg that you just go and set up, and yeah. It's a chance. It's a chance you get a self-revive, but yeah.
On Astra.
It's a chance you can get self-res, but you can do it every single time?
Yeah, it's same as Liberty Falls or Terminus Bank.
I'm gonna hit this.
What does that mean?
Like, you remember how you could go
into
Liberty Falls into Vault and like pick up the key from the Mangler and...
Oh yeah, but that's part of the game though. You're supposed to be able to go inside of that, right? Like,
yeah.
That's part of the game, which is why it's allowed, right? That's allowed. That's different. It's you're literally going inside the bank to be able to have a chance to get a self-res. That's different though. right?
Omar, I have the coin flip toss helmet on. That's the one I'm using. I don't know if that's the red one or not, but that's the one I'm using.
She says, what about Cold War's infinite self-revives allowed in there, and why?
I mean, let's be honest.
well,
Let's be honest.
That game was ridiculous, by the way.
If you're good enough to get 999 on this map, you don't need the.
Cold War just like Cold War just had infinite self revives. There was no limit in the crafting table, so like so it was allowed. You know, it wasn't like it was part of the game, which is stupid, but.
Yep, agreed.
That's why if I ever go for Cold War stuff, I'm only gonna do flawless because of that. Also, hello Steba, how you doing, man?
Is the crossbow hard to level up? Not really, no. I set up a macro with infinite ammo, I think, to level it up, though. I think. No, not a macro. I just did an infinite ammo, though. Back when the free fire bug was around in December, I just my chat helped me set it up, and I just maxed it out. Cause it's a bit annoying to level it up without like, cause you have to keep rebuying ammo. It's just annoying. So yeah.
I have a perfect example. You know, Shadows. Hey, Nika, are you there?
Yeah.
With Shadows of Evo, going for round 255, classic gobblegum, right? When I was around like round 220 or something, I asked the high round community, is the side Easter egg to get the free max ammo with the red flag allowed or not for classic gobblegum? And a lot of the 255 players said it's not allowed for classic gobblegum. Like, it's not a set rule. I think ZWR allows it as well, but it just makes you look bad. And I chose to not do it. And I almost gave over my game at the time. I could have done it. Because the thing about that max ammo is you can actually do it quite a couple of times to get a max ammo, and it definitely helps out your game a lot. But I chose to not do it. Right? Like, it's just something like that. It's just like literally, a lot of the high rank community people are saying no, and you're still doing it. Like, imagine I did it, right? Imagine I did it on Shazzy Build. I could technically still say my game is legit, but I would get a lot of hate from the rest of the 255 players, right? They'll be like, oh yeah, Insomnia sucks ass, like, he had to do the side Easter egg to get the max ammo for his right? Like, it just, even though my game is legit, it just makes me look bad, right? So.
Yeah.
So I just, like, again, like, if you're good enough to get 999 on this map, you don't need to get infinite self-res, you don't need it, right? So it shouldn't even be a debate in the first place, right? Like, you don't need it. And like, yeah, like, that, whatever, that paradox thing, the side Easter egg thing, like, that was meant to happen, right? Like, you're allowed to do it, like, you're able to do it. It's like a key, right? I'm guessing it's a key, right?
No, it's just on the map, two ghosts will spawn, you need to find them, and they have a chance to drop you something.
And every time you save and quit is there?
No, they are there every round.
Okay, yeah, so that's okay, so every round you're able to do it, right? Yeah, because that's building in the game. It's not something where you have to save and quit to make it reset, right? That would be different, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you can only do it only every time you save and quit, then yeah, that's not allowed. But if the fact that you can do it every round when you don't have to save and quit, then you know it's already there for you to be used, right? Right? That's allowed, right?
One glitch on the Shadows of Evil is also
I
broken.
think it's not a test though, because I think MC already tested it out, and also a dev also said that you can only have 3 self-res from fishing. Like, MC literally told me that he said it's pretty much guaranteed to to fish out a self, and he said that when he didn't save and quit, he's only able to fish out maximum 3 self-res. That's what he told me. But he said that because he saves and quit, he gets it every single time. Only because he saves and quit. So it's not the same, right? That's what MC said, right?
I believe so. Also, one more round. Oh my god. 399.
Why are skipping special rounds allowed? They have to run hell. Why are skipping special rounds allowed?
It's not really,
the exploits that they patched, Treyarch patched the gnome on this map.
Yeah, if you're talking about a save and quit thing to get more bonus rounds, that's been allowed since Liberty, so we don't even have to argue about why that's allowed or not. Because you have the save and quit anyway.
You wouldn't even do it on Liberty because of the hour-long rounds.
Okay, keep in in mind, I didn't do the saving quit for a very long time on Liberty, all the way until like 400 to maybe 500. I started doing it, and then everybody else started doing it because I started doing it, right? Like initially, nobody was really doing it. I was not doing it as well until what's up, Dart? Are you running out of your game?
Yeah.
What round are you on?
135.
Oh damn! I can't wait! I can't wait for the next map for you to message the Discord group again. Yeah.
What y'all up to?
Playing Terminus.
Had some
Debating?
time, so I decided to hop on tonight. No, I was earlier with Mystic, but we had an agreement. We came to an agreement. And now I'm gonna basically the agreement was like, well, every day from now on he has to suck my cock, and then if he does that, then like okay, we can just have an agreement.
What is this? Yeah, apparently there's a no power strat on this map, and it's 75% faster. That sounds hard to believe. What kind of strat is it?
No power.
Like no power strat?
It's probably on the left side of the street to the robot, because it's only it's only close. You probably will be able to do it in curse because you only can get curse relic perks.
That sounds kind of crazy.
I don't think it's if it's viable though, because you only can kill zombies with Casimirs and no traps.
The 75% faster is kind of crazy.
So what round are you on?
399, and I just had like a really scary situation where I only had one play.
My God.
So someone
I'm
says
good.
in my chat
I'm
that
good.
they are not actually track developers that just support that. So the level of details they know are limited as to what they are told to work on if what they are what they're saying is even true. So.
WE in this bitch.
Oh my God.
Nika, are you still getting off?
If Psycho's getting off, then and if you're getting off, yeah, I am. So this is up to you guys.
What if Psycho's getting off, but I'm not getting off?
I'll try and stay on, yeah.
Yeah?
A bit more. Only if you suck my dick. Only if you lick my clit cheese.
Ew.
Ever say that again? Oh my God.
Fuck. Fuck, that was like gross.
You gotta get used to it, Zard. That's how this call is, bro.
I've been here. You can't get IV and decal together. It goes crazy in here.
Me and IV, if we were in school together, we would have gotten separated. The teacher would separate us.
And then we would both say, if you want us to be separated, you gotta suck our dick, though.
Bro.
Yo, I had this one kid in my class when I was in middle school. This kid said to the teacher. The teacher was like, I don't know what the fuck motivated him to say this, bro. But apparently, the teacher was like telling him she was moving him because he was like being too irresponsible, like being too like childish or whatever. So the teacher moved him, and he didn't want to get up. and this motherfucker looked at the teacher dead in her eyes, and he goes, "You know what? Why don't you just blow me?" The dude is like fucking 12 years old, bro, and he said that shit to the teacher's face. Yo, I don't know what the fuck motivated him to say that, bro. That shit was hilarious. Who's got the highest round right now? So technically it is Mystic, but his game is not legit Ares, right? So
Fear.
the next person it would be Fear. I believe, yeah. Fear is 500 something.
thirsty.
Damn, is this round gonna end ever, or like?
Yeah, John. Yo, Ivy, are you staying on for right now, right?
I'll stay on for probably 28 more rounds, maybe.
Alright, man, that's solid. Let me go pee. I'll be right back.
I just want to get 250
Yes.
probably.
Okay, there it is. There it is. All right, let's get my time. 15:40. 15:54:07. 15:04. 15.
Rapaz Vicelenusando.
I'm only 108.
Hey.
Are you doing
I'm
the
in
same
your
strat?
territory.
Are you doing the same strat?
I'm doing decoy and deadwire.
The what?
Decoy and deadwire.
Interesting.
Decoil and the lantern?
Decoy and deadwire.
Coil.
Do you understand Mystic? Anybody understand me?
Decoil, right?
Decoy, yeah.
Yeah, decoil and the lantern.
Oh my god.
Is what I'm hearing. Am I hearing this right?
Am I hearing this right?
Oh my god.
Decoil and lantern is what he said?
Yeah.
I guess.
Decal. The decal and lantern shot.
Deadwire takes forever to activate. What the hell?
Oh my god.
What are you doing with the lantern? They're not giving me this ice helmet with the wonder weapon. I don't know if they nerfed it.
No.
It's not
You
wonder
just get it
weapon.
with the
Bullet weapon.
Yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. It's too late.
Teacher in my school said to
Yeah, everyone's saying wonder weapon works, so.
have you tried being quiet when he was talking? He replied without hesitation, have you tried?
Oh
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
my god. I don't know if my
Oh, bro,
teacher
this-
knew like what she was saying, but it was our first day in our science class, and I got this class like with one of my really good friends, which he would always get me in trouble, but it's whatever. And the teacher's like telling us her rules or whatever, and then she just says, "You guys better be ready because I'm gonna be coming all over your guys' faces."
Wait, I think I remember you saying that.
Yeah, like, you know.
He's in the files.
Why?
I saw a movie that started with the same kind of quote.
Who laughs like that? Who laughs like that, bro? Yo, it's like video
Coil
laughing.
guy though.
No, I was quiet.
Like you're laughing like through the top of your lungs, bro. Who laughs like that? You want to put a dick in your mouth too while you're at it.
Oh no.
Would you still do setup now with this one trap or two strap? Two traps? I would do double trap strat until like maybe 120, 130. And then I would just do this, zombies. That's what I would do.
Oh man.
Just for the salvage, that's why.
Bronco.
Also, V Selenis, now that I hit another 100, like, your spreadsheet is so accurate, it's crazy. It's only 4 minutes off on my time.
Oh, because I'm a genius.
His spread cheeks.
Bruh.
He's a legend.
V is very
He's a
smart.
fucking scientist, bro. But he gatekeeps. Nah, I'm kidding.
You know?
Nah, he'll be the first to tell you. Which is a huge dub.
V, do you ever plan to play Tagged or Toten again, or no?
Maybe. I don't know, it's just I can't play it because I will crash eventually, like in 200s.
Yeah, yeah.
It's an
Yeah,
unbelievable with mine.
I remember, like, when I
Recoil
first ever
guys,
found
crazy.
your channel, it was because of that. Of
Wait,
Tag.
no way, no way. You were on my channel way before that, because I was playing tag. Yeah, I was playing tag after BO6.
I don't think I knew you during BO6.
No way.
I can. Do you want me to type in your chat? And do you have a moderator to like see what my first ever stream was?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, hold on. Let me go
Myself.
to your stream. Your stream.
W mods. W mods.
No, Psycho is in a private school.
Yep. Homeschool.
Stupid kids.
For goons.
Psycho is too cool for public school, man. Cool for that.
Oh, it might actually be Tiger Jordan. You're right.
He on the right side of town.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was really.
Wow. That's crazy.
I don't think I ever found these Linus. I was kidding.
I remember Zark Bomb.
I think, I don't remember.
Alright, what
So many Liberty crashes.
So no Casimir's chat. Forgot to buy him before.
So why did Mystic end his game? I mean, MC end his game?
I think he got tilted because...
Too many self-revives.
Because of self-revives, yeah.
So,
It's not too easy.
not necessarily that,
That's
just
what he's
because,
saying.
like, just because he used, like, 11 self-revives or something, like, crazy, and so he just wanted it to be legit.
Oh. You went down 11 times?
I don't know, some number, probably not 11, but...
I mean, most of his downs were bullshit.
Damn, he actually went down a bunch?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Alright.
the map's not
Gas is
easy.
not popping off.
Not, like, super. I just hit 16 hours in my game.
Rampage don't play, I guess.
That's crazy.
It's because Mystic is jerking off right now. That's why.
What? Like, IV, it's out of nowhere. Like, we'll be having, like, normal conversation, and he'll just be like, bro, like, you just say random stuff, bro.
I'm good, Lifer. I'm gonna do
Quiet,
something
quiet,
else.
Mystic is jerking. Quiet, boys.
Dude. My god.
Quiet. Don't distract him.
Bro.
Let's have him.
Dude, stop laughing, man. Mystic is jerking. You gotta respect
Whoa.
You gotta respect that.
This guy, bro.
Are you jerking? You don't have to be shy, you know?
Oh my god.
Share it with the world.
Decal, I heard, like, when you kept, like, going AFK earlier, like, before you joined the call, you know? I heard you were going under Ivy's desk, is that true?
Dang.
Oh my god, holy shit, Mystic almost killed me, dude. 6 months, oh, 7
been here?
Dude, I almost fucking died from that. Holy shit.
Oh, he's actually serious. I thought he was talking about a necromancer.
I almost died.
Yeah. I thought Mystic was under your desk.
Yeah. Is that you, Dave? Under my desk? Is that you?
Yeah.
Dave, is that you? Just wondering.
The infamous.
Ow.
Who's winning right now? That would be Fear.
I'm winning, man.
Yo, this guy's a fucking loser, bro. This guy's winning the first place prize to get a dick in his mouth.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Fear,
What
like
is
500
Fear?
something.
Or something.
Fear, I don't know if you're in my stream, are you? He was in here earlier.
W Fear Ski.
I remember first finding, like, Fear because of, his 100-day, or not 100-day, his, round 100, like, 14 round 100. Yo, V-Fish! I wanted to ask, how, like, what did you say
570 now.
is the fastest you can do like Terminus? Like, what's the fastest you can do it if you do your fast strat perfectly the whole way through? What's actually doable?
Beer did it with classic guns too, right? I can't remember.
74 to
Yeah.
75 hours? Okay. Yeah, that sounds more accurate. And yeah, I'm back to term. It's a 999 I've always wanted. For
About to retire right here, like-
So here, everything. Are you not winning? Yeah. Okay, yeah. What round are you,
But-
Fear?
How are you, V-Fish? Glad to see you pop in. I am about to end soon. I'm just waiting for a bug round, so I'm really hoping it's now. Please?
You know that one kill streak where the dog? I feel like I'm not really getting that.
I just resupplied on one right now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't really like that strat, to be honest.
Playing BO3 at the moment. What are you playing,
Fucking five
V-Fish?
plays.
Playing your mom right now.
Bro.
Oh, 588. Okay. Yeah, so whoever was asking 588 is what Fear is on.
Also, V-Fish, you should tell me if, like... I mean, I'll probably still play, like, pretty close to how I've always been playing, but, like, is this a good angle for the beam smasher?
Can't hear who I'm talking to, but...
Fucking your mom.
My mom is talking to your mom.
Oh.
What up, Stabba?
W
Stabba.
Stabba.
OG.
W
Bongs
Stabba.
up. W140 rolling, yes sir.
By the way, Percocet, thank you.
With Discord, bro.
Oh,
I need my OBS.
no.
Kissing strat seems more safe and relaxing. Kissing strat.
Yeah, not bad. Probably
Is that
that
what Beast of
sweet
Legends is
spot anymore to where I play it.
What do you think of the Ethan Ruler title challenge? I don't know how difficult it is, but I bet that shit's very difficult. Yeah. So what? It just hasn't been beat yet.
V-Fish, give me a second.
The Ethan Ruler title that hasn't been beat yet, or has?
Okay, so, also, wow. So, V-Fish, not yet. I thought of that today. Mr. Peaks would probably be good in here. I'm not gonna try it, because I'm going for flawless, and, you know, I've done this strategy to 402. I'm not changing. But, not only Mr. Peaks, but Energy Mine, like the one you use in Liberty Bank, would also be good. If you place it in that spawn, because you can shoot it, you know, like it shoots out of the field upgrade gun, I guess, and you can shoot it in to kill those spawns, which could speed up your game quite a bit, I feel like. Yeah, true, valid, not changing. I think he said Peak kills Manglers. Yeah, I'm not gonna change, but yeah, Peaks would kill Manglers, and you could shoot more to the left, yeah. But no, I'm not gonna change. Both, you know, I can see, like, why you'd want to use it if you're going for fast, but I haven't lost a single wish, knock on wood, and, you know, I don't really see the need to, like, play super duper fast if you're going for flawless, you know? You can really do one or the other, at least for my skill level, so I'll continue doing this. Also, V-Fish, I don't know if you've tested or not, but I kept the elemental pop door shut. You know where that is, right? You've played Terminus enough. I kept the elemental pop door shut, so that way that room with a crafting table in it, you know, that has like the Day's Sense injury, that way it's a force spawn. Is that gonna be a good mutant spam spot? Because I've been, like, wanting to know so badly if that's gonna be a good mutant spam spot. I just can't find out until I hit max salvage, you know? I think it will be. Like, it sounds like it will be, you know, for spawn. I don't know. I hope it will be. Yeah, that's round. Please give me a bug. Please, please, please give me a bug round. I want to call it a day. It's 3 AM. Please just give me a bug round. Look, a self-revive. If it's at least faster than Wonder Weapon Room, I'll take it. Because I just wanted a mutant spam spot. Really. So as long as it's faster than Wonder Weapon Room, I really don't care. You know? It can be slower than this by like a minute, I don't care. I just need a mutant spam spot. And that is where we're calling it today. 404. Okay, I think Nola King played a game in there. I might ask him. Yeah, but like, you'll just have to ask him how fast it is, I guess, or whatever. I wish somebody could test it, but it doesn't even matter. I'll be able to test it tomorrow. I'm going to 500, so I'll find out. And I'm probably gonna unstream. Like, I went V-Fish. Today I started at 2:14, and I just ended now at 4:04. Yeah, so I'll be here tomorrow. I'm gonna go to 500 tomorrow, but I'm tired and ready to not play and think about Terminus. I was my original plan was to go to 500 in one day, but I fell asleep I went from 0 to 214, and then 214 to 404. And if I'm feeling up for it, I'll go from 400 to 600, but that would be really hard, because looking at my spreadsheet... Oh my god, I just remembered. I need to put in my 400 time. And also I need to write down this time that I'm currently at, just so I have it memorized. Okay, so here, I can screen share the spreadsheet here. So it predicted 1540, which I was a little slower than that, which is unfortunate, but it doesn't matter like that much. 1554.07. Bang. There we go. So, oof, yeah, that's a really big grind from... Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that, to be honest. Almost 8 hours and 9 hours to go to... Yeah, probably not. That's a 15-hour grind. I'll probably just do the 100 rounds, 100 rounds, 100 rounds, 100 rounds, 100 rounds each time. That's something I can gradually work towards. 85 probably still be the fastest 9-9. Really? Wait, I'll be the fastest. That's cool. I mean, yeah, nobody plays it anymore. That's still cool. But yeah, I'm tired. Truly. Like, and what sucks is since I'm bug skipping, all of these times are inaccurate. And only these times are accurate, really. Which, you know, it kind of sucks, but it's whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna unmute off call, and I'm gonna end stream here. So, V-Fish, I hope to see you tomorrow, because I would like to talk more. And, yeah, I'm calling it here. So, I'm just gonna do my final things, quit that, close out of that, and then, yeah, I'm gonna call stream here. Appreciate it. Have a good night, V-Fish.